Okay, so let me start the session and keep on writing. If you are unable to speak, keep on writing your message. So, friends, today we are at the session 6. In this session, our job is, or our discussion is, how to finally make impossible possible. This is the sixth and final part of a session. After that, there will be two more sessions which will be based on how to communicate such that we can make our ideas across such that the person takes action on our suggestions, advice, and ideas. So today we will be almost summarizing, as we have already learned that there are 7 transformations needed to make impossible possible. Last session we discussed how to make unreasonable requests and bold promises. So the power of unreasonableness is one of the most distinct, most important. As and when we become reasonable, we never get result. When we go beyond reasons, in spite of everything, when we go beyond all the obstacles, when we cross, result comes. How to do that? And for that, we have already discussed that we need to complete the past. We need to come out from the complaints. We need to come out from the winning formula. We need to take the big game. We need to keep on reminding ourselves that future is clean, blank canvas, blank slate, where anything can be written, anything can be created. So when we remain in that zone, and then we are making unreasonable requests to others and to ourselves, when we make bold promises to others and make it happen, then result comes. So we also, in the today's session, that you will be getting the video, or you might have got the video, you will find that how to grow your market. Growing your market for a businessman is different. Growing your market for the saints are different. Spiritual people is different. Both are moving in their own path. A businessman is moving on the path of materialistic world. A spiritual person is moving on the spiritual path. But both can expand their marketplace, the area, the people, the world that they can influence. But for both kind of people, the source is same. His soul has this body and mind as a tool to progress in any area that they want. Buddha wanted to progress, neglecting his body. He has been advised not to neglect the body. And there he got his wisdom, the balance. the middle path. Body is as important. Mind is as important for the enlightenment also. So, growing your market. Now, growing your market, you will find there are 12 ways that has been explained in the video. One or two things that I found, which I will like to mention here. One is the internationalization. Sorry, whatever you are working, if you are working only at home, it's now time to go beyond, to reach out to the international audience. That is what we are talking about, Atmanirbhar Bharat, and then export-oriented Bharat. So how your products or services should be such that you can export and people will demand for it. On a spiritual field, we have example of Paramhans Yogananda ji, where he has gone beyond India. His guru asked him, go to USA, and he has set up ashram there. So that was the fine example of internationalization. Swami Vivekananda, he has addressed many times our own brother in India, but actually become famous, or actually he could propagate the ideas of Hinduism, propagates the idea of spirituality. That's in the Western world, when he made his address to Parliament of Religion. So the internationalization is very important, and therefore I am also planning to, we are appointing national and state partners and town partners for our teaching, for our book, for our course, the transformational course. And I have also thought, why not to internationalize it to Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and we have some people, I will talk to them to make it and take it to the show. Then another thing, out of those 12 ways, another way is to grow your market or grow your influence is partnering with NGOs, partnering with the state governments.
Achha.
So individually, if we are doing, our scope is limited. But if we can partner with NGOs, partner with the state governments, our influence can be much bigger.
अगर आता है तो उससे फिर भी बात करती बाबा.
So we have to really look at that how we can grow ourselves. So there are 12 ways which is mentioned in the video, which you will see there. And if you have any question, you can always ask. Then in the today's session, you have been given a very important distinction about create a future. Now you are in the perfect place where you can create a future. And how to create a future? For that, you can take a blank page. You can take a blank page. And in this blank page, you can have some 8 to 10 You can have like this. You are at the center, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the group of people that you have. This group of people are your support, either in the form of team or in the form of leader, who will support you to fulfill in your mission, to fulfill on your purpose. So write down those group. It can be family, it can be relatives, it can be your childhood friends, it can be your professional friends, it can be your guru bhais or bahens. So these are the various groups that you have come across in your life. And look at how is your relationship with them, how they are listening to you. You will find some people are listening to you as a very selfish person. Okay, can I alter that? Some people might be listening to you as a very committed person. Okay, then you can share with them your dreams, your possibilities, and they will be very much ready to go with you. So these people who have come in your life in this journey are your team, are there to support you, or are there whether you need to complete something with them. There has been a story in the Kashi, people go there, and when they say that when they leave their body there, it is considered as very good. So somebody was sharing his experience who used to run that ashram there. He used to say that many people came, thought that they will leave the body, they have not left it. They had to go back to their home. Why? Because there were some incompletions. The purpose for which they have come on this field, on this earth, if it is incomplete, and if their body and mind is allowing them to complete, they can't leave the body. They have to complete it. So they have to go back, complete it. At the moment they have completed, they are peaceful, and then they left the body. So the completing your purpose of life is one of the most important work on this earth. Everybody has different stage. If you are in your 20s and 30s, you have different purpose to do, but the main purpose, slowly it will evolve. If our age is around 50s or 60s, it can be different. If it is 80s, 90s, it can be different. But at every stage, we are progressing towards that. And if we can complete that with those people, those process, those technologies, these are the three things: people, process, technologies. Now today we are able to see each other. We didn't know that we will be able to see each other 1 year ago even. Technology has come for our help. Similarly, processes. So these are the processes, like when you plan the thing. Now how to plan? So for any goal to fulfill, there are two things that we need to do. One, to make the strategy. And then second is the action plan. So how to make a strategy? Let me share my own goal. As we discussed earlier, that in Mission Developed India, there are three legs to it. One is educational transformation. Another is Economic transformation, which has two legs, corporate transformation and effective governance. So when I was making a strategy, it came that first focus on educational transformation. Now, once educational transformation is the prime focus, then how to do it? So then is the next strategy, sub-strategy is develop the channel partners. Who are the channel partners? National partners, state partners, town partners. So this is the strategy. What is the another strategy or sub-strategy? Is directly write to the university's vice chancellors. What is another strategy? Another strategy or sub-strategy can be write to the teachers training colleges. Why? Because teachers are the most important thing. If teachers are transformed, the students will be transformed. Future generation will be transformed. So teachers are very important pillar. So the strategy is to transform the teachers. And through teachers, the whole education system can be transformed. So you have a state partners to reach out to the universities, vice chancellors, to reach out to the teachers. Those will reach out to the students. So this is the strategy. Now, what are the action plans? Action plans are very specific. For example, make a WhatsApp group of all the vice chancellors of 3 states. Say, for example, Jharkhand, Bihar, Maharashtra, to begin with. Discuss with them, share with them. Make the WhatsApp group of Jharkhand, Bihar, and Maharashtra, the teachers training college owners. Write letters to them, discuss with them, share with them the possibility that it is possible. Bringing the investors through state partners and town partners, support them. Now, action plan means it has to be very measurable. We can measure it. So, for example, by 10th October, the finish or completion date of our session, firm up 3 state partners list, probable, possible. 1 national partner list, possible, probable. And 3 town partners list, so that you have a framework to begin with. This can be action plan because you have very specific goal and target. Okay, this person is going to lead. Start training them. WhatsApp group to be ready for vice chancellors and teachers training colleges by 10th of October by completion. So if you remember, in the last session we discussed about what is your 3 months goal, what is your 2 months goal, what is your 1 month goal. And whatever you have, that's the action plan, because it's a specific. To achieve this 1 month goal, whatever we are writing is the strategy and action plan, a strategy and action plan. 2 months goal, a strategy and action plan. 3 months goal, a strategy and action plan. That's how we will accomplish even the impossible thing. So this is a little bit about the session that you will be watching in the video that you will get. And please do the question. Also, it is the summary of what have you learned over last 6 sessions. So write down all the 10 points. Those of you who have not checked your HR score, please do so. If you have any question, you can ask that. For the book, I told you, in the book, do 1 question daily. For example, let us take 1 question today. Okay. The question is coming from completing and creating. What are the clutters, unused items lying for more than 6 months in your home, car, and office? Write down the items and the time of disposal. So in home, what are the things which I'm not using for last 6 months? It has to go out. In the car, whatever is there, which is unused, it has to go out from there. And office, if there is office, look at what are the things which are just lying there. Dispose of. Write down the items at the time of disposal. So this is one question. Similarly, there are 80 questions. Make it a habit that daily you do at least one question and practice that. For example, I have told that just by saying that will not work for me. Now I have to really work. I need to really work that. There are many things I want to dispose. In the car also, I have something unused clutter. I have to put it at the right place and in a specific time. For example, I can take in 5 days time, I need to complete it. And here I like to acknowledge one of my inauthenticity or out integrity, because when we acknowledge, we get our power back. In one of my session in 2018, I have said in the video that within 7 days, I will send the 100 thank you notes. I have not sent yet because that thank you note was to be sent by handwritten, and I have not sent. So every time it reminds me, oh my God, I'm out, my word is broken. So here confessing, in Christianity, confession is a very important thing. So it's my out integrity, and I repeat that in this month, I will be writing 100 letters, thank you notes to the people in my WhatsApp group. I have around 800 people in WhatsApp group. At least 100 of them I will write. If I can write more and everybody, that's great. But at least 100 I will write. So, like this is just my broken word and I wanted to restore my integrity. So friends, this is little bit about today's session. You have, if you want to ask any question, please do so. Yes, please. Any question? Majan sir, how are you? You were not there last session?
Yes, last session I missed. I've been waiting, but somehow I couldn't get the link and all that.
Okay.
Well,
and you have got the book, right? Hello? Okay.
whether the effect will be acceptable or not.
Sir, come again. I missed your line.
Right. Well, like you have try to spread out your objective and efforts over a big area, then the effort per unit area becomes less. It gets diluted. Is it gone again?
No, I'm listening you, sir. Yes. So what is the question?
Now, whether it will, right. The question is whether by diluting it, you may tend to get disheartened. The effect of that diluting means result will be also diluted. Whether there'll be effect of getting disheartened and all that. I mean, my view would be to try on a smaller scale and try to expand slowly and slowly, spread out that slowly and slowly.
Right. So what is the question?
That is the question. Which one to follow?
Which one to follow? Okay. Okay. It is the it is the right strategy to first do it at the smaller scale or a pilot project,
Right,
and then
pilot project.
expand. So,
Right.
for example, let me share with you that even though we want to spread it to all India, but our strength is right now in Jharkhand, Bihar, and Maharashtra only. Myself is
I
sitting
see.
in Maharashtra. 2 to 300 people are trained in Jharkhand. Bihar,
Hmm.
we are training few people. My native place is there.
Right.
We have a structure there.
Hmm.
So these 3 states first, and then we will expand to all India. So, uh,
Right, that's good idea. Right.
yes. Oh, thanks for asking questions,
So
sir.
it is better to, like pilot project is better. It's simple. The
Yes.
language which I as an engineer understand. The pilot project, success in that, then try to expand and plan on a bigger scale.
Correct. Correct. Very right. Yes. Anybody else? How is about?
गोयल साहब की फोटो दिखाई दे रही है.
Yes, sir.
गोयल साहब की फोटो दिखा रही है. मैं नमस्कार करना चाहता था.
Goel sir, are you able to hear?
Yeah.
मेरा नमस्कार गोयल साहब. मैं आपके बहुत से मैसेज पढ़ता हूँ.
Oh, namaskar ji, namaskar. So nice of you, sir.
आई एम जेके महाजन. लेकिन पढ़ता हूँ, लेकिन वो ज्यादा समझने की कोशिश नहीं करता हूँ. क्विकली आई गो थ्रू दोस थिंग्स. कर्सरी.
Mahajan sir, have you written your will?
Pardon?
Have you written your will? You wanted to write something about your will and other things?
No. Yes, because my ideas are a bit complicated. What happens is, okay, let me give my problem. Yeah, now I've got 3 sons spread over 2 in USA, one corner, other corner, one here, then all that. And virtually the old concept of a joint family, children and parents, responsibility toward children and parents, assets going to children, somehow, okay, that is a tradition. So whether I should just distribute equally and how to, this is one factor. Second is, somehow last 20 years, my assets are very much diversified. So many small plots of land, this, that kind of thing, assets more on real estate. How to distribute? And each, I'm trying to dispose of. Now, disposing of is also has some practical problems. Anyway, I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, actually, I will share because another just 5 minutes. I was trying to, I told you in the that today you will be making this type of goal. So this is like your future plan. Similarly, you can make it whatever is the pending things here. Like this is the pending thing, this is the pending thing, this is the pending thing. So I was trying to make for myself. So this is the future thing, and this is the pending things. These are the pending things. So once you can, if you can write down like this in front of you in one page, it becomes easier to comprehend, and slowly over a period of 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, it will start crystallizing and it will become simpler for you. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, sir. And as I told you that we are all there, you can always give me a call or for any very specific question, and we are here. Thank you so much, everybody, to be on time. I think whoever has come on time, thank you and see you again. Please watch video, share with everybody, do the question answer, and be a person who can make impossible possible. Your being here has some meaning. I'm sure you know that. And that is certainly empowering meaning. So thank you so much. Have a
Thank
lovely
you.
days ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you
you,
very much.
sir. Thank you, everybody. See you soon.